Well, here we are on our overlanding adventure. Just got off the road, main road, and we're now on the trail. I'm doing this series as a part of like just getting outdoors with what you have. So getting started into overlanding just means take what you have, get out there and see what you can find. But I think it's smart to make sure that you know the trail that you're going on is something that your vehicle can handle. And so one thing I do recommend at the very minimum is looking at something like Trails Off-Road or On X Off-Road, something like that, because I think that's a very helpful application to helping you make sure that your vehicle can handle what you're going to be going on. We have a Hyundai Tucson currently, and while that has a decent amount of ground clearance, I also don't want to wreck it because it's the only vehicle that we have. So putting it out of commission would be a bad thing for us. Let's just take a look at what we're looking at here today. And this right here is why you want to get out and explore if you can. It's just so great to be out here in the middle of nowhere. There's obviously some other people out here, but not too many. I think there's a FedEx truck coming, which I think is hilarious. But just super cool to get out and just see some amazing views, get in touch with nature, and just kind of relax, get away from people a little bit. That's why we do this. That's why I'm out here right now anyway. So this is just forest road and pretty well maintained, honestly, like very well maintained. Looks like even since the last time we were here, they probably graded it one more time. It was pretty washboardy the last time. Just about anything can make it through this, honestly. In fact, the campsites that we were at last time, there was like a BMW that had like 5 inches of ground clearance, and it made it just fine. Some people might be wondering why I chose to get a Hyundai Tucson. It's a 2023 Tucson, and right now we're shooting, as of this being shot, we're talking it's September of 2023. So we got this back in December of 2022. You might be wondering, like, why did I pick this vehicle? At the time, we didn't know what overlanding was, but we wanted something that we could go car camping in and hit like some of the national parks and that kind of stuff. Shortly after we purchased it, I learned about overlanding and started just learning more about what that all entailed. And that was definitely more what I wanted to do and what I think my wife wanted to do too. So it's been several months, and now what we're doing is just trying to figure out what do we need in order to get further off grid, essentially get out off of just the normal forest roads that any car can get onto and explore more. And so that's what we're doing right now for the next year or so. We're just going to be exploring other vehicles. We're going to be renting an overlanding vehicle next year with a group of people heading out to just do a 4-day adventure. So that'll be fun. That'll give us a good idea of what kind of vehicle do we want. And we're going to have different vehicles. So actually a truck, a Jeep, and a Bronco, I think, is what we're going to end up with. So we're going to have a pretty good idea of the different types of vehicles and where we want to head next. I'm going to take this next year to really explore. And whatever we purchase next, it's got to last us for a long time. It's still going to be our main vehicle, so it has to be comfortable. All those things are going to factor in, but hopefully we're going to find the right vehicle for us to be able to get out and explore as often as possible and really kind of get into this a little bit more. I'm really excited about it, but so is my wife. And it's actually sometimes hard, I think, as couples to find things that both people are really excited about. We are very, very happy to get into this. So over the next year, I'll be purchasing some different products, and while I do that, I might as well review them and let people know what I think, if I made a good purchase or not. So you'll see a lot of that on this channel as well. And yeah, I'm excited to just get out, try things, see what works, see what doesn't, and just kind of build this out over time. See what vehicle we end up choosing, and going through this whole process of like building an overlanding adventure vehicle and a little bit of a lifestyle around this, getting out on as many weekends as we can. I'm excited to see too if we just do this 3 seasons or if we end up starting to do it in the wintertime too. I actually kind of like going out in the wintertime, but that obviously has some different challenges to it. Also interested to see like what kind of overlanding people have done before. And would really be interested to learn more about yeah, what you've done too. If you have reservations about going overlanding, that kind of thing in your current vehicle, why is that? Have you tried it in something crazy like a Honda Civic or something like that? And how well is it going? So let me know those things in the comments, and I hope you enjoy these videos. Definitely have to say we got a pretty good site, so I'm pretty excited about this. There's even a little trail here Rue and I can check out later, so this is pretty cool. Pretty amazing views. We'll be pretty excited. It is a little bit close to the road, but once we get to a certain point today, things should calm down, and then yeah, it should be a pretty nice night, I think. Got some trees, some blockage of the wind. Pretty sweet. So one item that comes with me quite often is my dog Rue. Yeah, Rue. So you'll see her in a lot of videos. She is our about 8-year-old silver Labrador Retriever. She has a few problems here and there, but she's been much better since we've been in Colorado. California, it was pretty hard on her, allergy-wise, that kind of thing. So excited to have her along. It's great to have her out. This is one of the few times where she can be off leash in the National Forest and kind of enjoy herself. And she really likes these trips that we take. So she was super excited to come along. And we got her this nice bed. I'll maybe do a review of that at some point. One of the things I like is that it gets her off the ground a little bit, which is really nice. And then if we just put a blanket on it, she likes to lay on it. She's kind of a diva that way. So anyway, this is Rue, in case you're wondering who that is when you see her running around in our videos. Yeah, so interestingly enough, that's also a newbie overlander, like myself, just a little bit newer. So he asked how this worked, and I just let him know that on this particular trail, the numbered sites are completely open, and you can camp in them as much as you'd like for free. And there is a little campground down here that has bathrooms in it now, and you have to pay for. So he's on his way to find that site that he had seen a little bit earlier. So I think hopefully he'll have a great time camping as well. And that's what's great about this community. When we were at Overland Expo, people were so nice. Everybody here in this community is amazing, willing to help out and give you information. So that's what communities are for. And I just wish we had more community in the world today, but this is one of the best ones you can be a part of. So time to sit down and have some eats, have some drinks, and just enjoy the view. Cheers, Rue. Words from your back. All right, we are headed out a little earlier than I thought because I didn't do enough proper previous planning, and I forgot a couple items, one of which was toilet paper, which means even though I have a toilet to go to the bathroom, I don't really have toilet paper, and I also didn't bring enough soap. So we're gonna head back home this morning and then, you know, make sure that we pack those things in the future. So that's the story. So we're headed back, but it was a really fun night for sure. Had a great night. Slept much better than last time, which was good. And excited to get back out here again in a week or two and do some more camping with some more stuff, do some more reviews. But everything was really pretty good. The X-Ped was pretty comfortable. Still kind of difficult with just Rue though. She takes up a lot of space. I think I would try the foam mattress next time, so we'll see how that goes. I think there's enough room easily for the foam mattress and some other stuff too yet, so not too worried about that. Yeah, should be exciting. So just a note to self, as you're new, just try to make a list of things that you need to take with you before you leave so you don't forget them. And then one of the things I'm going to do when I get back is create myself a kind of a go bag so that I know, or like a go box. So I'm going to put stuff in a bin. I've got an empty bin. I'm going to put things in there. Like, these are the things I need to take with me every single time. And then I can wash them, put them back in, that kind of stuff. And it'll be a little bit easier than sort of scrambling. But that's kind of what happens when you're new. You just kind of scramble, throw stuff together, and you learn. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is our second overlanding trip in the Tucson. I would call it a success again. It was great, super recharging, and I see some horses down here, so it's kind of cool. I learned a lot, and I'll continue to learn a lot on every single trip, but the best part is, like, you just get to see so many amazing things. It was very calming. It was awesome. And I can't wait to get back again. So this was my, again, living in beta, just trying things out, learning some stuff. Remember to live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time. Oh, Rue, there's cows. Look at the cows. They were going to come right into our camp.